in one of your most viewed talks, you said that divorce is not an option. So before I start ask you about this very intriguing and important phrase, could you please elaborate on this sentence? What does it mean that divorce is not an option? Because I know, and the Torah know, that divorce is an option. Ephraim Kishon, the great Jewish author, once said, long-term marriage is impossible, but there are occasional mishaps. So today, we are going to address this very question. Is long-term marriage possible at all? And welcome to my show. My name is Dr. Roy Yosevich, and I host interesting and inspiring people from all around the world, mostly in Hebrew, but occasionally in English, because there are a lot of very inspiring and interesting people who speak only English. And today, I'm honored to welcome on my show Rabbi Manis Friedman. Rabbi Friedman is first and foremost a Rebbe Shaliach, a word I just can't translate because there is no translation to the word Shaliach, just like there is no translation to the word Torah. He is a profound thinker of Judaism and its value, and the conflict of Judaism with Western and modern values. So Rabbi Manis, many thanks for joining me today on the show. How are you?
Baruch Hashem, staying out of trouble, sitting at home,
Yes.
enjoying it.
Okay, so let's start. The subject of today is marriage and divorce in the 25th century. And from a materialistic point of view, are or is long-term marriage even possible? So let's start with, in one of your most viewed talks, you said that divorce is not an option. Could you please elaborate on this sentence? What does it mean that divorce is not an option? Because I know, and the Torah know, that divorce is an option.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a trick sentence. Divorce is not optional because when you don't need it, you don't do it. And when you do need it, you have no option. So divorce may be necessary. It's never the option.
Okay.
So as long as a person can be married, they should be. When they can't, that's when divorce comes in.
Okay, so which leads me to the next question. How do I know where there is an option? Because I think that all of the people who got divorced that I know said, yes, it wasn't an option, it was necessary, but I believe from an outsider that in some cases it's not the case. So how can you distinguish between an optional and necessary?
It's hard to distinguish because we can't put ourselves in the other person's shoes. If I was married with this problem, I would not have to get divorced. But that's me. I can't judge somebody else. So what we do is you try to make the marriage more appealing. You try to get them to think out of the box a little bit, break some of the old habits. That could change their opinion. If it doesn't work. So when a person says, think I should get divorced? The answer is always no. Why? Because you're asking. If you can ask the question, then you don't need to get divorced. Fix the relationship. But when a person comes and says, I can't, well, if you can't, then no advice is going to help you. But you see, with this lockdown, people stuck in the house together, many couples who felt or thought that they could not go on, all of a sudden, they want to go on. They're starting to like each other.
But, okay, so two things. One, in one of your talks, you said that people, that there is couple coming to you and say, we want to get divorced, and my husband is awful and my wife is awful, and they ask you, do you think we need to get divorced? And you said, I think that you are already divorced. I think that you will be a great couple. Yes. So
try getting married.
try getting married. But we know from statistics that people tend to get divorced a lot more after holidays, after Pesach, after Rosh Hashanah, when they are stuck together 7 days. So they are usually, I thought that I can stand my husband, but after being 7 days with him and his mother, I just can't stand him anymore. So the lockdown has like two, two, two sides. No?
I think the first week was hard. Then it
Ah,
started to get easier.
and we usually and we always stop after the first week. Oh, this is
And
nice.
you're looking forward to it the whole week. You're looking
Ah,
forward for the week to end. But this was different. This is like, we don't know if it's going to end, when it's going to end. And all of a sudden, we appreciate having each other.
okay. This is nice. This is a very, very nice touch on 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 the subject. Now,
If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there is a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it. We have a Sunday night program for VIPs that you might be interested in. It's informal. It's questions and answers. It's conversation. It's really relaxed. It's really pleasant, enjoyable, informative, and kind of community-like. It's a Sunday night program. There's a Wednesday morning program for the VIPs, and there's a Wednesday night program. All of it just conversation, casual, laid back, unscripted. So join us. Take a look. Click the link below and see which of the three suits you best, and join us for some enjoyable conversation.